Hi, this is Dr. Nanda from Jiva Med Spa. So we actually now have our COVID test kits. So these are legit tests. These are made in the United States. So we're allowed to do these tests in-house. If you do have a positive test, we actually have the nasal swab we can send out for a confirmation. But we're doing this mainly for the purpose of our patients to know if you have had the antibody to COVID. So this is really good to do because COVID obviously is striking everybody all over the world. And a lot of us may travel and we want to know, hey, is it safe to go back to our family, elderly parents, grandparents? So it's actually a really good thing for all of us to do this. We're doing our part here at Jiva to try to help everybody so we can get the word out that, hey, we have the test and we can help you figure this out for the betterment of society. So we're going to actually demonstrate this test right now. So now we're going to demonstrate how I do this test so everybody can see how easy it is. So you just take a regular alcohol swab, and this is not intended for anybody to do at home. Remember, again, like I said, you have to come in and have one of us do this. You cannot do this at home, but I'm going to just use a little alcohol swab to clean the thumb, and we're just going to take a little poke here. So just, that's it. Did that hurt, Aaron? Okay. Now we're taking a few drops of her blood. And I'm going to put this into the test. So now we've taken a sample of her blood and it's in the S for sample column. And we have three little parts here. So we have a C for control, a G for the IgG, and an M for the IgM. So basically that control will turn to pink after I add my buffer solution here. And once that turns pink, then we know this is an actual test and that it's not a faulty test. So out of every certain number of these test kits, some of them are faulty, which means we redo the test, but that is our check and balance against this. So when we add this buffer in, you'll start seeing a little column float at the top here, which you'll see in a moment. It's coming right now. So as that trickles by the IgM column, if she was positive for COVID right now at this time, we would see a little pink line appear right there where the IgM column is. And so we don't see a pink line, so most likely she's negative. Under the G column, that is the antibody. So that's the antibody against COVID-19. So if she's positive for the antibody, we would see a little line appear right there. Once that blue under the control column turns from blue to pink, then we know this is a valid test like I was speaking about. So this is about a 3 to 8 minute rapid test. The results are near 100% sensitive and near 100% specific. So this is a very, very, very accurate test. Like I said, we have the nasal swabs. If you have a positive test, we could actually confirm it again a second time by doing the nasal swab. But these are very accurate in and of themselves. So right now you can actually see that line changing from blue to pink. So we know that this is a 100% valid test, which means that we actually did everything correctly and the test is accurate. The IgM again would be active COVID. So if you have active COVID at this time, that IgM column will appear positive and you'll see a line there. If the IgG for the antibody is positive, which means that you had COVID, your body's produced antibody against COVID, that IgG line will be solid. So the fact that this now, as you can see here, has no line for IgM or IgG, but it does have the pink control, we know this is a negative test. So she does not have COVID at this time. She has not been exposed to it, therefore she doesn't have the antibody. So this is a completely negative test. So this is the test that we have here at our office. Like I said, it's a very, very valid test. It's a lab-approved test made in the USA. So we're actually offering these to our patients. Come on in and visit us and just call in. Walk-ins are accepted too for these tests, but we are socially distancing, so we may make you wait outside. And just give us a call and we'll get you in for an exam.